Hello, everybody. Um, I guess everyone's kind of been asking me like how I've been doing since coming back and how everything was in France. And so I've kind of been wanting to do this, and I've thought it would be challenging, but also really fun to try to vlog every day. Um, we'll see how it goes. Sometimes I don't have a very good attention span. So I guess we'll see how long I can keep up with this and whether or not it sticks. But we'll find out. So let's first start with France. I left for France right after Christmas at the end of last year, so at the end of 2017. Uh, the very first day, I got lost in the rain. Um, so that was a little bit terrifying. I really didn't speak French very good then, and I didn't exactly know what to do. Um, Luckily, my Airbnb host came and saved me, and it just worked out. Uh, but my first experience was definitely, it was a cobble, like stone street, and I'm just lugging these like suitcases up these streets. I've never been in a city like that. I've never been in like a stone street city, so that was a new thing. Especially in the rain because it was heavy, and I didn't know where I was going, and my phone wasn't working, so it was a little stressful. Um, let's see. The next big thing that happened after that would probably be I got to meet everyone in the school, and that was an experience in itself. Getting to meet everybody and really get to know everyone while I was in France. So I got to meet people from Russia. I got to meet people from Italy. I got to meet the people from the UK. I got to meet people from Spain. Shout out to those people, especially. Um, Overall, the people really made it worth it. Oh, and of course, I met a lot of French people, but shout out to you guys too. Um, it was such a good learning experience, really. Uh, whether it was something simple like learning how to use the metro, which I've never had to do before. I'm from a small town, so that was really cool. Uh, the food, the parties, the bars. Um, they don't shut down until 5 a.m., so that was really cool getting to hang out and stay out late and party with your friends and just have a good time, regardless of all the other stuff. What I consider personally to me like one of the real true luxury heritage sites of the world, especially when it comes to fashion and brands. And um, it was really something that I got to connect with. So that was really, I got to see Barcelona, I got to see uh, the French Riviera. I barely missed Sandra Oh, so that was my almost celebrity encounter while I was in France. Um, what else? I got to go to Dublin. That was really cool. Dublin's a very beautiful city. Uh, the zoo was awesome. Food was good, hearty. Paris was beautiful. They're actually not snobs, so don't believe it when people say that they're snobs in France because it's definitely not true. There's still a lot more of Europe that I didn't get to see that I really want to get to see. Um, I miss Europe. I really do. It was such an amazing learning opportunity, and I miss the people, of course, and it's really pushed me to work harder. Uh, and I've been doing that, hopefully. I think so. And So yeah, that's like a little bit about France. So post France, I was probably in my town for maybe a week, 2 weeks max. I worked a little bit, made some money, and off to Hilton Head I went to start my internship. It was a huge learning experience, a huge learning experience. I was really able to learn about myself, first of all, and learn about myself as a professional and people interaction, working through struggles at work really wasn't something that I knew that I was gonna really work through, but wound up having to work through. So it definitely made me a stronger person and hopefully a better employee. Um, what else? So the different things that I got to do were like interact with guests on like a day-to-day basis, but most importantly, I got to bartend. So I can shake a fancy drink now, uh, make several drinks. I think I'm pretty sure I can still make them, and it really solidified my desire to stay in the tourism industry and hospitality, and I think once again really inspired me to continue working hard and became more of a visualization of what I want my future to be like. So overall, the internship was good. It was very good. Uh, I did meet a couple people. I mean, a few people. We're not close or anything. No, really. Actually, I made a lot of really good friends that I hope to keep for like ever, just like I did in France. I'm sure some of you will make it very hard to believe that I made friends because I talk to people, like weird. Uh, but that also made it a huge bonus if it was a hard day at work or just a rough day, being able to come home and hang out with friends and have these people that were also in the same boat, like interns and dealing with their own work things. So it was nice to be able to come home and unwind with like different people that are kind of in the same boat as you. And we we bonded. I think we all bonded a little bit. I think we are all kind of wanting to do something in the same field, so it was really easy for us to connect and make those connections that are important. So I like it. I think they like tourism. I like tourism, so it just kind of worked. And I lived with a roommate for the first time. So that was wow. Actually, I was really lucky. So my roommate was nice. He didn't bother me. I didn't bother him, I hope. And it was a good experience. I was really afraid going into it, like, oh my gosh, I've never had to live with someone, especially in the same room. Like, can I do this? Is it going to be miserable? Am I going to want to go home? And I didn't. I really didn't. We got along. He was funny. He was cool. Um, so, big shout out to my ex roommate for my internship because I really was afraid that it was going to be terrible, and it wasn't. So I appreciate that. You were cool. So that's nice. Okay, so let's fast forward to now. And right now I am starting, quote unquote, my senior year. It's busy, busy. Um, really trying to get involved with like things in the university. So I've tried to join clubs, and that's been really positive. It gives me it gives, or it creates a deeper connection to the university than I had, because now I'm like working on things that pertain to things going on at school. So that's really nice. Met new people, so that's cool. You know, I like to meet new people. And I've started working on my minors. So my business administration and my marketing minor I've started on. Those are cool. My professors are all really great. The business school is really cool. And the projects we're working on are really relevant. So that's really cool. Just got to do an event, or well, I personally got to do my first event that I was actually like hired to do as a bartender. So that was cool, really cool. It was a wedding, and everything went well. Everyone was really nice. There weren't any like issues. Bride and groom were so great, so that was also another bonus. They were really sweet. They were super cute. It was cool. And so I feel like I grew a little bit, I guess, as a like an events special events major. So I feel like I had my first step in the career. I know it's kind of crazy, but that's what I'm going to call it, is like my first actual step into my future path. And I'm really excited because on Monday morning we get to hop on a plane and go out to Vegas for a really cool conference. And I think it's going to go over well. I hope it's going to go over well. Maybe I'll. Okay, well, I know I'm going to learn a lot. And you never know. Maybe I'll meet a future employer. You never know. Fingers crossed. Really, fingers crossed. I need a job. Got a lot of student debt. And overall, I'm just excited, I guess. I can see, like, I'm getting towards the end. So that's really gratifying to be this far. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the majority of everyone knows, like, I'm a first generation student, so it's really fulfilling to me personally to be that person that graduates. So I'm looking forward to walking across the stage and getting that really expensive envelope. Um, so yeah, so fast forward to whenever I do graduate this coming year. I have already started grad school applications, so that's probably going to come as like a shock to some people that haven't gotten like to really connect with lately, because I've been super busy. It's not on purpose, I promise. Um, I I don't know what made me decide grad school. I really want to develop more as a professional, and I think that it will help me in that. And I think there's still more to learn. I think there's still more to learn that I can learn in an academic setting versus a professional job workplace setting, and I really want to do that. So that's what drove me to decide to start applying to grad schools. One in London, one in Switzerland. I'm still deciding which school I want to apply to in the US. I'm thinking one, yeah. Thanks for coming to hang out and hear about what's up with me. I hope it was fun and you enjoyed listening to me ramble for like 20 minutes. More updates to come. I'll try to start posting about my days as they go and see if we can turn this into something where I start to do it more often. And that's a wrap, guys. I will maybe post a video tomorrow, maybe not. Good night.